Hi, welcome to the Vergas Show. I'm Sherry Hansen. Thanks for joining me today. Thank you, Rodney Hansen. We're at Skoll Bar and Grill, located on Main Street in Vergas, right across from the baseball field, and it's an exciting day for Skoll. It's their grand opening day that we're here filming. But we're here with the baseball players, some of the original baseball players that are on the picture that is on the mural on the wall at Skoll. And Rodney, I can't thank you enough for getting this organized, getting some of these guys in here.
Well, I guess baseball has been a part of our life in Vergas and mine too, although I'm not in the picture.
Well, but I do want to point that out. Okay, now if you come into Skoll and if you look at right up there, right behind Louis Sando, you're going to see Rodney sitting in the stands. And where were you just getting back at that time?
Yeah, I was home on furlough, and I came home because Roger was going to get married, and I came home for the wedding. So I'm sitting in the bleachers, but this is my team too. I used to play with them, and I played after I got out too.
And that's you wrote the story, I know, for the Frazee Forum, talking a little bit about a lot about that day and that game, and so there's just I mean, you can't be in Vergas without just absolutely loving baseball.
Yeah, that's right. And this is a special game. They were playing for to earn the championship that year for the Harder Lakes league. And
so it was big time. And so we're going to talk to some of the players in just a few minutes about that game. One of the things I want to show you that we unearthed here that's kind of fun, I know this is Merton Brooks, is one of his original jerseys from Camp Echo when he played. That would have been in the 40s?
That's right, yeah. Okay. Even earlier than that, even 30s.
Late 30s. Yeah. And so it was Camp Echo from Vergas before it became the Vergas Loons. Of course, that's what we know it as now.
It might be interesting to know that Ed Ludgard sponsored the Vergas team, and his place out on Loon Lake was called Camp Echo, and his daughter's name was Echo. So when he gave the uniforms to the team, they called it the Camp Echo team.
Okay. Well, Rodney, like I said, baseball, that's what it's about, and so I think what we want to do is we want to talk to some of those baseball players that are going to be signing their jerseys. So thanks for being at Skoll's Bar and Grill grand opening, and thanks for your part in getting it open.
Yeah. Well, good luck to you.
We'll be right back to the Vergas Show. Thank you.
Make Vergas 66 Gas and Convenience your next stop. They have pay at the pump with the highest octane gasoline with no ethanol. There's also groceries, movie rentals, ATM bait, and the Vergacelli's Deli featuring hot stuff and take and bake. Vergas 66 Gas and Convenience. We put the gas in Vergas.
Hi, welcome back to the Vergas Show. Here I am with the baseball players that are on that baseball team's photo that you have up on Skoll Bar and Grill's wall, and how exciting it is that all of you have gotten together for this. And first of all, I'll give you their names. We've got Bub Solon here, we've got Louis Sando, we've got Leonard Hillstrom, we got Donnie Schetzneider, and then Rodney was a part of the team, but he's in the stands, so he's in that picture too. And so I really thank you guys for being a part of this today and coming in and signing your jerseys and having the first beer to welcome a new venture into Vergas and right across from the baseball field. How much better does it get than that? Bob, do you have any fun memories that you can think of from your baseball team and playing back in those days?
Well, I was always glad when the game was over.
and it was a victory, right?
Yeah.
What was your position?
I was pitcher, I guess.
Well, and I've heard some pretty good stories about your pitching in those days.
Really?
Yeah.
So, that's
maybe
awful nice.
Yeah. I'll maybe have to ask these other guys on it, right?
Yeah, ask them about something.
And Louis Sando, you're on there, and you said, when we were talking earlier, you said you're only 17 years old in that picture.
Right.
Had you just graduated from high school?
Right.
Right. What was your position, Louis?
Outfield.
You were outfield. You remember any outstanding, spectacular thing from that day?
No, it was nice to win.
It was nice to win. You guys were you going in as the underdogs, or were you going in as a favorite?
Oh, underdogs.
Underdogs, and it's even nicer to win.
Nobody beat Perm at that time.
Okay. How about the crowds? Do you remember there being a lot of people there?
It was that day.
That day there was, huh? Yeah. Do you still watch baseball, Louis?
Oh, yeah.
I know you do, yes. Bob, I know you do, too. Here we've got Leonard Hillstrom. Leonard, what position did you play on the team?
Second base.
Second base, all right. And so you were one of the infielder guys that shut out Perm that day, huh?
Yep.
Okay, what are some fun memories you remember, not only from that game, but just playing ball for Vergas?
Well, we always seem to have a good time.
Yes. And so what you're saying is it's appropriate that a bar and grill is across the field from the baseball field right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the guys can celebrate a lot of victories over here, can't they?
Yeah, we probably need it.
All right, and here we have Donnie Schatzsnyder. Donnie, what position did you play?
I played center field.
Center field,
Yeah.
okay. And tell me about that game.
Well, we wrecked that Smalley's day that day over in Perm. He was a diehard Yellow Jacket, and he was the editor, I believe, of the Perm paper, but he did not like to see us take his title away from him. So we wrecked his day.
And that made it almost even
Oh,
better,
yeah, it was
didn't it?
well worth it.
Yeah.
So-
Donnie, how many years did you play with the Vergas team?
Well, quite a bit, but right after this particular team, Uncle Sam wiggled his finger at me, so I went and spent some time in the military.
Okay.
But that was about the last time I was ever home for any extended period of time in Vergas. After that, you know, you get on with your life. And
Right, but you still have those wonderful baseball memories,
oh gosh,
don't you?
yes, Vergas is always going to be home.
Yeah, that's true. How many of you guys take part in watching? I mean, we've got baseball's tradition here in Vergas, and we've got some great teams, and the Loons are just a phenomenal team and a phenomenal organization. Do you guys still follow them?
To a point, yeah.
To a point, you do.
Yeah.
How about you, Leonard? Do you
Well,
still, as much as you can? And I know Louis, you do. And so, it doesn't get any better than baseball in Vergas.
We get the Frazee paper, so we get a chance to see.
So you keep
Yeah.
track of them, right? Okay. And Rodney, like we talked earlier, you played for the team. What was your position?
My position, I'm trying to remember now. I think I played shortstop and second base.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. And
I'm not on this picture except
As a player.
in the bleachers. I'm in the bleachers. I'm home on furlough for Roger's wedding, and they think they spotted me up there in the stands.
oh yeah, I'm pretty sure that's
yeah,
you.
Right. Okay, right.
we're gonna have you sign your name on it anyway, and so
all right,
that's the
fine.
key for it. So guys, Josh and Anthony, you've invited these guys into Skoll here for their first beer. And your grand opening, and signed their names onto their jerseys. Tell me what it means to be able to gather these people here today.
Oh, we think it's pretty special, Sherry, just to have this amount of players still left to put their signature on their jerseys.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Anthony, what do you have to say about it?
It's just going to be a good time being right across from the baseball field, and hopefully we can catch a few games left this year.
Yeah,
So.
well, yeah, that's true. You'll be able to watch it right through there. So I think with that, guys, what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to have you, Anthony, I'll give the Sharpie to you, and we want to thank you once again for coming down to Skoll Bar and Grill, and just thanks for playing baseball in Vergas. You know, you guys were the starters of it, and it's just kept going, and it's just been a wonderful thing to have here in our community. And you know, it's something to look up to. Those young people can look up to the players that you guys were. And so I think that's really a good thing. So you have a good day in Vergas. Come to Vergas. Come on and just enjoy all that Vergas has to offer. Thank you.
Friendship. Go! Yeah, we gotta get